Welcome to Age-Appropriate Positive Discipline and Behavior Management. Positive discipline is an approach to behavior management that focuses on teaching and guiding rather than punishing. It helps children develop self-control, responsibility, and problem-solving skills through respectful, consistent, and supportive interactions. Positive discipline teaches kids what to do next time, using respect and guidance. Punishment focuses on what they did wrong, often using shame or control. We should still be holding campers accountable for their actions and consequences, but in appropriate ways. We set expectations and make cabin agreements to create a safe, respectful, and fun environment where everyone knows what's expected of them. Using the word agreements reminds campers that they're part of the process. They're not just being told what to do, they're agreeing to work together as a team. Agreements help build community and trust, prevent misunderstandings or conflicts, give campers ownership and accountability, set the tone for a positive cabin culture. 1. Positive discipline. The foundation of positive discipline is connection, not control. When campers feel seen, heard, and valued, they're more likely to cooperate, feel safe, and thrive. Plan to connect before you correct by intentionally building relationships through small, everyday moments. It doesn't take much, just a few minutes can make a big difference. 2. One of the most powerful tools you have as a counselor is your attention, so make it work for you by focusing on what campers are doing right. Children thrive on praise. It helps them feel valued, loved, and seen, and when they feel good, they're more likely to make positive choices and engage in cooperative behavior. Why praise works. Highlighting positive behaviors encourages more of them. Focusing too much on unwanted behavior can unintentionally reinforce them, which can cause more occurrences. Positive reinforcement builds trust, confidence, and cooperation. 3. Kids do best when they know exactly what you expect. Instead of saying what not to do, tell campers what they should do, clearly and positively. Why it works. Vague or negative phrases like, "Don't run," or "Stop that," leave campers guessing. Clear, positive directions help campers understand what behavior is expected. Setting realistic expectations builds confidence and cooperation. It is important to note that you may need to repeat daily. Campers may need reminders each day, it's normal. Clear expectations work best when they're repeated consistently. For example, during transitions inside the cabin, such as siesta time, I clearly explain what I expect. We will be flat on our bunks for the first 10 minutes. When the timer rings, you may get up and quietly socialize with your cabin mates. I use the same approach when transitioning out of the cabin to an activity. For example, before heading to the pool, I might say, "Please put on your swimsuits, grab your towels, and line up by the door. We'll walk together to the pool. When we arrive, we will listen to the permanent staff for directions and safety before getting in the water." By giving clear, step-by-step expectations ahead of time, I help campers feel prepared, reduce confusion, and create smoother, calmer transitions. 4. Sometimes the best way to prevent a conflict is to redirect it before it starts. Distraction isn't avoidance, it's a proactive strategy to guide campers toward more positive choices. Why it works. It redirects attention before negative behavior escalates. It shifts energy toward positive, engaging activities. It helps to maintain a calm, supportive environment. 5. Consequences are not about punishment, they're about teaching responsibility and encouraging better choices in a calm, respectful way. Why it works. It helps campers understand that their actions have outcomes. It encourages personal responsibility. It builds trust through consistency and fairness. When giving consequences at camp, keep them short, logical, and connected to the behavior. Stay calm, speak respectfully, and always give a clear warning and a chance to reset before following through. Be specific. Say what happened, what needs to change, and what will happen next. Keep it simple. Long or harsh consequences usually don't help and can lead to power struggles. Once the consequence is done, always start fresh. And don't forget to praise the comeback. Example, "Thanks for rejoining us calmly, that was a great choice." Consistent, calm follow-through teaches accountability and builds trust with your campers. We use positive discipline and age-appropriate consequences to help campers learn, grow, and feel supported, while still maintaining group safety and respect. Throughout the day, whether it's during cabin time, meals, activities, or transitions, we might need to address behaviors like not following instructions, being disruptive, or ignoring group expectations. When this happens, we give clear, calm warnings and a chance to turn things around. If the behavior continues, we follow through with a short, logical consequence, something that's directly related to what's happening, like taking a short break, walking with a counselor, or sitting out briefly from an activity. The goal is never to embarrass or punish, it's to redirect, help campers take responsibility, and reset. We also make sure to praise positive changes right away, so campers know they're supported and seen when they make good choices. Being consistent, kind, and clear helps create a safe and respectful environment for everyone, campers and counselors alike.
Older campers in high adventure and extreme adventure seek autonomy and independence. This age group is especially good at sensing inauthenticity. Because of this, it is really important that counselors build a cabin based on mutual respect. This is a good way to establish a genuine connection with your campers.
As campers develop and grow, they will make mistakes or engage in behaviors that may frustrate us. During these times, it is important to focus on the positives, camper growth, and what good is happening. By doing this, we reinforce and validate desired behavior while giving little energy to undesirable behavior. Older campers are in a critical transition phase, developing independence, testing boundaries, and preparing for adulthood. Clear expectations provide the structure they need to thrive while minimizing frustration, conflict, and disengagement for both you and the camper. Clear expectations reduces anxiety, reduces power struggles, and fosters respect. Setting these expectations the first day is crucial. It is also important to have this age group be a part of the expectations and guidelines for the week. When this happens, they are no longer expectations but cabin agreements.
Distractions can help disrupt escalations and can be used to get the camper's mind off of small occurrences that may be dealt with later. Distractions such as light humor or small compliments like "I really like your shirt" or "You did so well at our activity today." This can get the camper to briefly focus on something positive. Using calm consequences can keep the camper's brain regulated and prevent them from flipping their lid. It will allow the thinking brain to stay engaged. Calm consequences can look like not taking away a whole activity but instead encourage the camper to take a small break by sitting down for a few minutes instead. This can help to establish boundaries while not instilling fear in the camper. Setting clear expectations with established consequences at the beginning of the week can also prevent the camper from flipping their lid. Giving the illusion of choice when communicating with a camper can keep them in their learner brain. Instead of saying "be quiet," try saying "can you use a softer voice?" Or instead saying "you made a mess," try saying "it looks like you had fun." "How can we clean?" Or offer assistance by saying "maybe I can show you another way." The way we speak to our campers, particularly the older ones, matters and can reduce power struggles. In stressful situations, it's important to make sure we take care of ourselves too. Try some grounding techniques like deep breathing or engaging your 5 senses before reacting negatively. Step back and listen to your camper. Some kids do not have caring adults that will listen to them. If the camper does not say anything right away, that's okay. Sometimes a quiet, safe space to reflect and think can be helpful too. Remember to praise yourself and your camper for even the small victories. Small victories can lead to significant positive change.